What's up guys, I'm Quinn, and today I'm going to be showing you how to find a group in Rust, what I do to find a group, how I found groups in the past, stuff like that. If you do enjoy the video, please make sure to like and subscribe. Obviously, if you have friends in your life that you like playing games with, make sure to play with them. That'll probably be the most fun, and that's obviously the easiest way to find people with. But some people don't have that luxury, and there's things like Discords, websites, and stuff like that you can use to find groups. The thing that I will talk about in this video is using Discords. There's many Discords that you can use. All the YouTubers have Discords. I have a Discord. The link to that Discord will be in the comments. There's around 50 people in that Discord right now, but if you want to join and help add to that number, there's an LFG channel in there, and you can find group members in my Discord. When looking for a group, there's many different things you have to consider, such as how many people are going to be in your group, what kind of players you want to play with, how many hours they have in the game, stuff like that. If you want to play in a group that's PvP oriented or PvE oriented, obviously I play in a PvP oriented group with high hour players, which are very hard to get. It's very hard to recruit people. It's very hard to get people that have lots of hours. Most people in my group have at least 5,000 hours in the game, and I usually try to stick to that. Obviously, it's pretty hard to find people like that, but as a high hour player myself, it's pretty easy for me to get those people as long as I'm good enough to play with those people. As a newer player, I would definitely recommend playing with people that are at the same skill level as you in the game. Again, if you play with other better people than you, it's not going to be super satisfying. You're just going to get carried. I don't find that very fun. But by using Discords, you can find people that have the same amount of hours as you. Obviously, the lower the amount of hours, the easier it's going to be to find people for your group. So I would definitely recommend using the main Rust Discord. I'll put an invite link to that Discord in the description. So if you guys want to look for that, make sure to check the description for that. I will send a link to a few other LFG Discords that I use. There's a few different things you want to look for in these Discords. Again, people will say things such as hour requirements. Usually it's around 1,000 hours. Definitely wait till you know the game to join a Rust clan. Obviously, I play in a clan. I definitely recommend playing in a smaller group as it allows you to get a better feel for the game. So that's probably my best advice, is playing in a smaller group first before you join a big clan. But there's other things you want to look for. Many people require you to try out. For example, you'll be 1v1ing them on a PvP server, aim train server, whatever you want to call it. You'll be 1v1ing them, you'll be playing other people in their group to, kind of judge your skill, see how good you are at the game. But that's not all groups will work that way. Some groups will just allow you to join. My group, obviously, if you want to join, you're going to have to try out. Some other requirements will be age requirements. Obviously, people want mature players in their group. They don't want little kids in their group. I'm sorry if you're a young kid. It's not going to be very easy to find a group. If you're really good at the game, then maybe you'll be able to find a group. But it's pretty hard to do as a young kid. So I definitely would recommend trying to be at least 16 plus to get into a decent group with mature people. I got lucky, most of my group's older than me. I'm 17, most of them are in their 20s, mid 20s to late 20s. So I'm pretty lucky in that regard. But that's definitely not something that's very easy to find for your average player. Some other requirements would be certain gun sprays from certain ranges. People will be like 100 meter AK spray, 200 meter AK spray, 100 meter MP5 spray. Generally, I'd recommend at least being able to spray an AK from 75 meters and an MP5 from 75 meters, as these are the most used guns with clans and bigger groups. So if you're going to want to apply to those groups, make sure you can use an AK and an MP5 at decent ranges. Also, another requirement that many groups will have is that you are active. Again, in my group, if you're not active, I will kick you, because there's no point in me having you in the group if you're not going to play and you're not going to contribute to the group. These are my tips on finding a group in Rust. If you guys did enjoy the video, please make sure to like and subscribe, and make sure to join my Discord.